We're going to make this lovely earring today, which is featuring a bicone bead, wire wrap it and attach it to a chain. So to make it, you're going to need a bicone bead, or if you haven't got a bicone bead, you can just use any kind of bead you want. This is a bicone bead. You can see it there, or any bead really. So you'll need one for each earring. You'll also need 2 jump rings for each earring. So 4 all together. And these jump rings have a split in the middle that you can open up. You're going to need an earring hook to put inside the ear. You're going to need some jewelry, any jewelry making chain, which we're going to cut. And you're going to need 22 gauge jewelry making half hard wire, which we're going to cut. So to cut wire, you're going to need chain nose pliers. You're going to need round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and sometimes I might use bent chain nose pliers. So start off first of all by picking up your jewelry making wire, and I'm going to cut this wire about 3 inches. So you're also going to need a ruler. I'm going to cut this 3 inches. So I'm going to just have it there. So I have the wire 3 inches. Got my finger there. I'm going to pick up me flush cutters and cut the wire. You can always cut 2 of these if you're going to do, yeah, cut 2 of these if you're going to do 2 earrings. So I've cut it there. And then going to measure in 1 inch. So from about 1 inch where my thumb is on the left, you're going to pick up your round nose pliers. Now, my round nose pliers, I've got to put a little bit of Tipex there because I want the loop to be this size. So, once we're going to have it there, like that, we're going to just turn this right around the wire and around. So it should look like that. Should look like you've got a P, like a P shape. You're going to pick up your flat nose pliers and just grab the P like that. And then this little tail here, going to wrap it about 3-4 times. Sometimes the more you wrap it, the more harder it gets. But we're going to just wrap a few times. Be careful with it. It could be a bit sharp here, so be careful with that. So it's a bit wonky. So I'm going to pick up my round nose pliers again. And I'm going to straighten up this loop. I'm going to straighten up the loop there. Make the loop central. And I'm going to turn it around. I think you can either pick up your bent chain nose pliers or your other chain nose pliers, because I need a little bit of help to wrap it a bit more round. So I'm going to wrap it like that. Wrap it round like that. And then the hoop is a bit bent again. So I'm going to pick up my round nose pliers. We round nose pliers, just try and straighten the loop, have it nice and central. So I've wrapped it about 3 times, and you can see that little bit, this little bit of wire is poking out there. So I'll pick up my chain nose pliers because I want to close it in, tuck it in. Tuck it in like that. So what you should have now is a central loop at the top and a row of wrapped coils. You wrap them close to each other and then tuck in there. So the next thing you could do is pick up your bead, whatever bead you're using, and slide it on like that. The hole's a little bit big, but anyway. So it should look like this. So we're going to make this on the other side. So going to pick up your round nose pliers. I look where my Tipp-Ex is there because I want this hoop here to be the same size as on the other side. So we've got that there, and we want this little bit here. You see the row? See this row here of coils? You want it to be the same size, same length. So I normally have a little bit of paper, if you've got a little bit of paper, or sometimes I just kind of guess, but or a little bit of paper here. So I want the rows to be the same size. So I'll just move it a little bit more. Sometimes I can kind of guess. Yeah, it's going to be the same size. So we're going to repeat the procedure of that. We've got the wire where the little mark is. I'm going to take this bit and turn it right around. So you see you've got a P again. You've got the P there. Like that. I think I'll give it a little bend. Like that. So we're going to come out now. We're going to pick up our flat nose pliers, grip it, and then we're going to do the coils again. I like doing the coils. So we're going to coil again. It can be a little bit harder. Start to wrap another 3 times and just push it across because I want the coils to be near to each other. So it's a bit wonky there, so I'm going to pick up my round nose pliers again and I'm going to straighten the loop because I want the loop to be nice and straight and central. Like that. So I've got my loop there. I think I'll pick up my bent nose pliers because it's a little bit stiff there, so I just want a little bit of help with bringing it across. Bring my loop across. So try and make it look as identical to each other as possible. I think that's enough now. I do like these bent ones because I feel I can get in a bit more. So I'm just going to grab it and bring it down a bit more. Like that. So now I've got that little bit sticking out, which we don't want. So I'll pick up my flush cutters and I am going to go in, put my hand there and chop it off. Like that. Be careful because it might fly. So just have your hand there and chop it off. Like that. And then you're going to have a little bit sticking out there, which we don't want, no pokey edges. So I'll pick up me chain nose pliers, get right in there and squeeze it. And tuck it in. Right, so it should look like that with the bead in the middle and the coils and the even hoops at the end. Put that away for now. I'm going to pick up my jewellery making chain and my ruler and my flush cutters. I'm going to cut it to 3 inches so it could match the size of the other earring. Just put my thumb there and give it a cut. Right, let's put away the chain. You're going to pick up your jump ring and open it using either your flat nose or one of your chain nose pliers, and open it across so that you've opened up the jump ring. We're going to put it on the chain like that. Right, we're going to hook it on. And then close it. Bring it together and close it like that. So it should look like that. Make sure you closed it. Oh, that's pretty. So we're going to pick up the other jump ring and do the same by opening it. We opened it now. I'm going to open it more. I'm going to open it more. Go to the other side of the chain. And hook it on. And we've hooked it on. And go to the other side of the loop. Hook that on. Then we're going to close it. Bring it together. Right. So it should look like this, nice and fancy. So the next thing is you're going to pick up your earring hook, or sometimes it's called earring wire, and pick up either you want your bent chain nose pliers or your other chain nose pliers, or you can even use your flat nose pliers and just open it like that. Bring it across a bit to open it. You're going to take the earring, the chain, and put it in like that. So it's in now. And then we're going to pick up the pliers and close it in, bringing it right in. I'm going to move the board away with my fingernail and then bring it in until it's closed. It's closed. And close it in. Bicone bead earring. So if you like the channel, please press the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and press the bell so that YouTube lets you know I've put another video. If you've got any comments or questions, please pop them down below. I'm on social media a lot, so I'll put down my social media links. And if you want to look at my Etsy shop, I'll put that link down below. I'm always adding jewellery and phone charms and key rings. I'm going to be adding more as well. And I'll link down another exciting video of jewellery that you can make.